Hey everyone, my name's HarryAtomic, and in today's video we're going to take a look at all the brand new games that I've picked up over the last 5 weeks or so. As well as this, we're also going to try out our first ever giveaway on the channel, so hopefully things go well. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video and I'll give out all the information as to how to enter and win some games. Anyways, let's get stuck into the video. So this past month, there's been 3 rounds of pickups that I've done. It's not as much as I would usually pick up in a normal month, basically just because I've been moving house and designing on here. So I really haven't had a lot of time or money to sink into games. But yeah, I still managed to pick up a few things. So yeah, let's get on to the first stack. So the first stack is a big stack. I've got it here in front of me. We're going to go through it all in a tiny bit of detail. There's just a lot of it. But this entire stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 30 games was given to me by my mum. Now, we are a family who like to go out to flea markets and car boot sales and have a dig around for anything we might be interested in. So one thing we always do when we're out and about is keep an eye out for things that each other might be interested in. So during one of the regular car boot sales that my mum goes to, Mommy Atomic managed to pick me up this lovely stack of 30 games for a $5. She's still the best person that I know at getting deals. I don't know how she does it. But anyways, on to the games. Now, a lot of these are PlayStation games as well, because I do like PlayStation as well as Xbox. I mean, my green hair did turn blue by mistake. Don't know how that happened, but hey, blue hair I suppose. So the standard sort of ones at the start, there's 2 copies of FIFA 15, there's a Skylanders Trap Team and a Disney Infinity. Nobody cares about those. So there was a huge stack of PlayStation 3 games in this 30 games car boot flea market bundle market. The first one is Modern Warfare 2. Now, I didn't play Modern Warfare 2. I played the first one, and then I played World at War, and then I fell out with Call of Duty, and we haven't been friends since. But yeah, I mean, I've got it for the PlayStation now. I think I've got it for the 360 as well. But yeah, it's nice to add in case anybody wants to play some multiplayer PlayStation sometime. I've also got Army of 2, 40th Day. I don't know if there was 39 other Army of 2s before this, but yeah, I've got that as well now. There's Far Cry 2. Far Cry is a game that is very good. I enjoy it. I haven't finished a lot of them, but I've played a lot of them. But yeah, Far Cry 2 as well. There's Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. A lot of people are trying to get me to play racing games, and yeah, so now I've got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Minecraft, because there's always a Minecraft. Minecraft is one of those games that just keeps cropping up all the time, and it's still worth a bit of money, so I mean, it's always nice to see it falling into a bundle every now and then. Little Big Planet karting. I can't say it in my accent because it sounds like I'm saying carton, like carton of milk. But yeah, anyone who's played PlayStation knows what Little Big Planet is. It's kind of their mascot style game where you build your own stuff and whatever, build your own levels and your characters and stuff. So the ability to build your own levels and race on them is kind of the big appeal of the game. It's something that really appeals to me. I enjoy the idea of making and sharing courses and stuff. I wonder if the servers are still online. I know there was a whole big emphasis on sharing, so it'd be cool to kind of go back and download a lot of these tracks and see if they're any good. Got Little Big Planet 2, which I've got the first one. I think I've got it digitally as well as physically, because remember they did that giveaway after the PlayStation went down, and I picked Little Big Planet because I didn't own it, and then I ended up buying it anyway. But yeah, I haven't played the second one. I don't know anything about it. I'm just assuming it's more of the same, just a bit more in depth. The one thing I do know about it is that it came out around the same time as the PlayStation Move, so it's kind of incorporated with PS Move, and it probably uses that for a lot of the building as well, which I think would be handy to have a pointing device. I mean, Mario Maker uses pointing devices to make levels, so I suppose that would work. But yeah, Little Big Planet 2. Got MotorStorm Pacific Rift, another racing game. I enjoyed the first MotorStorm. I think I played this one in a friend's house. Is this the one that has 3D? Possibly. Anyways, MotorStorm games were good fun, so I probably actually will give this a go at some stage. Fast and Furious Showdown. What's this? Become a part of the crew. Original story that spans across the franchise and travels the globe. 30 intense missions, 24 side challenges. Wow. Heists, hijacks, and mayhem. I've got a copy of GTA 5. Again, this is another one of these games that sold, I think it was 1.5 billion copies. So usually whenever you're out buying bundles off people, especially people who just have boxes of games that they want to get rid of, like it was in this situation, you'll probably find a copy of GTA 5 on there. It's really good if you're looking to trade it in off other games, because it tends to still hold its value, basically because it was a good game. I don't know how the PS3 version price-wise compares to the current gen versions, so I don't know if this still holds its value at all, but yeah, GTA 5 is always nice to come across. Army of 2, Devil's Cartel, possibly one of the first 39 Army of 2s, or maybe the 41st. I don't know how these games are numbered, but apparently the Devil had a cartel and there was 2 people in it. And then 2 other Call of Duty games. There's not really much you can say about Call of Duty games, except that this one comes in a PS4 case for some reason. More than likely what I'll probably do is just take this case and put it on one of my like broken PS4 games or something. I don't know. Anyways, so there's also a stack of PS2 games that came in this bundle as well, but I'm not going to spend nearly as much time on these just because I don't really know a lot about them and I haven't played a lot of them, and most of them are James Bond games. But there's 007, Agent Under Fire, The Thing, which I haven't played. I wonder if it's any good. God of War, I actually haven't played the first God of War. I think I played the second one, or else the PSP one, or both. I don't know. But yeah, first one, I wouldn't mind actually giving this a go and like playing them through in order. My best mate, he loves God of War. He completed it. He got like platinum trophies in like every God of War game in like that collection and sent it off to the developers, and they like signed his game and sent it back to him. So he's like mega God of War fan. But yeah, it's cool to have the first one. Hitman Blood Money. Hitman, we've talked about that in the comments and on the Discord as well before. So yeah, more Hitman games. Wrestling game, of course, Beyond Good and Evil. Now this is a bit of a sleeper cult classic. This is one I'll definitely be playing, although I think it got like a HD upscale remaster re-release on the 360, so I'll probably play the 360 version just because it's me. But it's nice to have the original. Sometimes it's nice just to kind of have these things so you can look at them and go, oh, that was a good game, I like that HD remaster, upscale remaster on the 360. 007 Quantum of Solace, that's that one with that guy that plays James Bond in it. 007 Everything or Nothing, that's the one with the guy that used to play James Bond on it. 007 Nightfire, that's the same one that had the guy that was in the last game that played James Bond on it. And then Sonic Collection, which pops up way more often. I think anytime I pick up a PS2 bundle, there's always a Sonic Mega Collection in there. I think at one stage I had like 4 of them listed on eBay at the same time and they just didn't sell, so I don't know where they are now. But anyways, that's the end of PlayStation. No more PlayStation. I understand that I run like an Xbox channel and I just spent the last X amount of minutes just talking about PlayStation, but we wanted to get that out of the way. Now we're going to get on to 360. So in that bundle that was picked up for me, there were 3 360 games on there. There was WWE 13 with my boy CM Punk on the front, because I love me some CM Punk. But yeah, wrestling games are loads of fun. I think I actually already had this, so it'll probably make its way into my doubles once it gets all cleaned up. None of these have been cleaned yet, so they still got all that like flea market gunk all over them. Ugh. There's the Angry Birds trilogy, which I did not have. I got super addicted to Angry Birds back when it was out on the iPhone, mainly just because back whenever this first came out, everybody was trying to get 3 stars. There was none of that in-app purchase madness on there. It was literally just you got stars and got to the next level, and everybody thought that mobile games were going to be the next big thing, so everyone was playing it. So yeah, I might actually give this a go just for nostalgia's sake of like old school Angry Birds. Does this have microtransactions on it? Did they add them into the Xbox version? Why is it better with Kinect? I tried Fruit Ninja with Kinect and picked up an injury, so I'm a wee bit wary of Kinect games, especially ones that used to be on your phone. Anyways, and then Dead Island, because Dead Island was a game that came out. So this next stack of pickups that I've got are all 360 games. This was a CEX run that I did like about a week or so, maybe 2 weeks ago. I just went on with just the intention of having a look around, and there were so many good games that landed on that I thought, hey, stop it, I may as well pick them up. So yeah, I actually managed to get quite a few this time. I'm pretty proud of myself. So the first one is Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. Any Lego game I will always play. How to Train Your Dragon 2, I did not have this, nor the first, if there was a first movie one that came out on the 360. But yeah, this was there, and I don't think it was too expensive, so I just decided to pick it up. There's Legends of WrestleMania. I like wrestling games. So this seems to be one of the weirder games that are released by WWE as far as wrestling games go. I know they have their yearly game that they put out, like WWE whatever, but yeah, this one just seemed to be a bit strange whenever it first came out. I don't know why they decided to just do Legends of WrestleMania as opposed to just another wrestling game, but yeah, if it's got old wrestlers on it, I'm super all over it, because I used to watch wrestling when I was a kid, just like everybody else on the planet did. WWE 2008, which is I also got on a PlayStation, so now I've got this one as well. I think this is a double, to be honest. I don't know why I picked it up. I don't even know why it's on this pile. WWE 12, I don't think I had this before. I'm not sure, but again, it was there. Don't know why this is here again. But yeah, more WWE games. Seems to be WWE games everywhere this time. Got Max Payne 3. As far as I know, there was 3 of them. I don't know if there was any more made after this. I don't know what reason why. But yeah, managed to pick that up as well because it was there. And then another wrestling game, because why am I buying so many wrestling games? So on to something a bit meatier now, because you know I went and organised these to get all the worst ones out of the way first. Well, kind of organised them. I had a quick glance. So Assassin's Creed Black Flag, this is that one that they made because everybody liked the boats in Assassin's Creed 3, so they went ahead and made Assassin's Creed 4 Boats Edition. I haven't played it at all, which is probably, it's also why I picked it up, and also because, you know, gotta buy all them Xbox games. But yeah, this comes highly recommended. Most people I know that like Assassin's Creed always recommend this as being one of their favourites. I loved Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. I played a bit of 3 and really enjoyed it. I haven't really played much more Assassin's Creed. I think I played a multiplayer and didn't like it. But yeah, if it's got a good single player campaign, I'll be all over it. I just enjoy sitting down with an Assassin's Creed game every now and then and just running around and just like doing stabby stuff on people all the time. Next one is Brave. Again, it's a Disney tie-in one, so I don't know how high the barrier of quality is going to be on this, but yeah. Next up is Carnival Games in Action, which I think is also called Carnival Games Monkey See, Monkey Do in certain territories. I don't know why, but here it's called In Action. It's just one of them Kinect games. For some reason, I was never able to come across it. I think I just like scanned through my like Xbox checklist. It's the same one that was up in like one of the previous videos, and just spotted that I didn't have it as part of like one of my Kinect games, and the price was like just nothing. So it must be just one of those games that just didn't really pop up very often whenever I was in CEX. But yeah, I was just done having a browse and seen it there, so thought, yeah, may as well pick it up and just add it to the Kinect collection. Next is GeForce, another Disney tie-in. Apparently there's supposed to be 3D glasses with it for whatever reason. They look like those red and blue 3D glasses. The 3D glasses didn't come with this, unfortunately. I don't really care, to be honest. I'm not that super completionist about it, although I probably will try the wee weird 3D mode, because I think I have another pair of these glasses lying around somewhere. But yeah, it's Game Boy Hamsters made by Disney. I mean, what's not to love? The next one is Lips. I love the 80s because this incorporates two of my favorite things on the video game, which is singing and the 80s. So it's got like tons of 80s songs. You sing, you dance around your living room like Tom Cruise. Anybody who likes like any type of party game or singing game will just love something like this. This is just one of these things that kind of is great with a group of friends. I wonder what the achievements are like on these games. Like, I can't imagine like hold a note for like a minute or something, get a song to #1, or who knows. But yeah, I actually probably will play this at some stage one night whenever like I have some friends over and we're all sitting around and can't decide what to do. So just break out some 80s tracks, we'll all get singing, it'll be great crack. The next game that I picked up was, it sounds pretty pedestrian, but it's Halo 4, but the reason I picked it up was because it was a bundle copy. Now, if you're ever in CEX and you're looking around for like different whatever games you want to buy, keep an eye out for bundle copies. CEX don't make any distinction at all between a bundle copy or a promotional copy of a game and a regular copy. So if you like collecting and you want to pick up something that's maybe a wee bit strange and a tiny bit harder to come by, you may as well grab one of these bundle copies as well. Every time I see one, and if it's not super expensive, I'll pick it up anyway. So I think that this was like £1 or something, or like 50p, and I already have Halo 4, so this is just one that'll go along with my like little set of like promotional copies and bundles. So yeah, plus it's got a different cover art as well. Some of these bundle copies have different cover art, so if you're into like super hardcore, gotta own every version of every game, then this is one that you'll definitely have to pick up at some stage. But anyways, on to the next game. The next game is Bully Scholarship Edition. Now, Bully was a massive game that came out on the PS2. Everyone loved it, but the Xbox version, I'm nearly sure has like an exclusive set of missions or something. I played this very like slightly. I think my friend gave me a land of it and I like didn't even get anywhere near finishing it and had to give it back. So I'm really looking forward to playing through this. It's something that came out, as far as I'm aware, very early in the life cycle of the 360. So I'm assuming it's probably just going to be a direct PS2 port with a bit of expansion, but I'm not sure. I'm just kind of making that up. If anyone's played it, let me know what you think, and let me know if you've played both and like which one you think is better. I think I actually have this on the PS2 already, but I mean, again, it's me. I'll play the 360 version over any other version first. So yeah, let me know what you think, which one's better. And the last game is a game that I've been keeping my eye out for a long time, and one has never really popped up, and whenever I did see it come into stock in a local CX, I had to grab it, which is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now, as far as I'm aware, this only came out as a Classics edition game. I don't think it ever came out as a normal edition game game because this wasn't in the Xbox 360's generation of games. As everybody knows, this was a PS2 game and an Xbox original game, and whenever it got brought out on the 360, I'm pretty sure it was just a direct port. I don't think anything else was added. I think it's just the exact same game with achievements and nicer graphics. So yeah, but I'm really happy to add this. I think that's all of the Grand Theft Auto games now, I think, that I have in my collection. I'm not sure. But yeah, this one, if anybody's collecting 360 games, this is just one of these weird ones that people don't really think about very often. And it holds like such a high price. I think it was like 25 quid or something, which is pretty expensive for a 360 game these days. But yeah, I'm really happy to have this. So on to our last game. With I go grab it. The last game that I picked up this month was Starlink. Now, I am a sucker for Toys to Life games. Anything that has a wee toy that you have to scan, like Amiibo or Skylanders or anything, I'm all over them. I don't know, I just love the idea of like scanning the wee thing in and it just kind of pops up. But yeah, I already had this for the Switch, but I didn't play it. I really just got it because it had that Fox McCloud, like R-Wing. I can't even mind what it's, I think it's R-Wing, I don't know. All the Nintendo fans are probably going to get really angry at me now. But it had that exclusive ship, but I mean, because it's me, I had to pick up an Xbox version. These completely bombed in price. I think I picked this up in CEX for a $5, and whenever I got it, it was sealed. It was me that broke the seal on this, so this has never been touched before. I can't even think as to how much this was when it came out, if it was like 40 quid or 60 quid or something. But yeah, if you see it, you may as well pick it up for a $5. I mean, it's got a wee spaceship with it, it's got a wee guy and everything. But that's not all. Me being me, also bought a lot of the Starlink, the spaceships that go along with it. So in the local toy store that was right sort of near the CEX that we usually go to, there were a bunch of Starlink figures and ships on there, and again, they're all super reduced in price at the moment. I think they're like 75% off or something. So I mean, these things at one stage were worth like some amount of money, but now they're worth nothing. And I mean, I don't really collect for value. I don't really want to sell these on or anything. Like, I'm not waiting for them to go up in price so I can make like all my money back. I mean, I just want to play with these things. So that's why I'm super happy that they're not really worth anything anymore. So anyone who goes out and finds like a copy of Starlink and wants to get loads of cool spaceships and all to like put in your room and like scan onto your Xbox, you may as well grab them now, because I don't really think they're going to get much cheaper unless they go on like mega clearance, at which stage most people will probably have already picked through them. So now I would say is a really good time to jump on these. The reason why they're still in the box is because I'm going to do a video on Starlink and sort of have a wee play with it and have a muck around and just kind of like unbox them all for the video. But yeah, I mean, if I see any more, I'll pick them up because they're so cheap now, as I was saying. So yeah, Starlink, may as well. I mean, if the price is good, may as well jump on it. So there we are. That's all the pickups I had this month. And for the benefit of the people that skip through this video to get to the giveaway part, stop skipping through. You're at the giveaway part now. You're at the right part. So yeah, the reason why I wanted to do this giveaway is because just like everyone who has like a big collection of games, you naturally come across a lot of doubles. Now, I could just go on and trade these on off other games, but I think the nicer thing to do would be to just give them away to everyone else. It seems that from talking to people on Discord and in the comments, there's a lot of people are at different stages of their collecting journeys. I'm chatting to people who have complete sets. I'm chatting to people who are tracking down like those last few games that they're looking for. I'm chatting to people that are buying like their second set of shelves because they filled their first ones, and I'm also chatting to people that are just getting into 360 collecting. So I think that this will be a nice way to just kind of like give back a wee bit, and maybe just to kind of make somebody's collecting a wee bit easier, and also just a wee bit of fun. So the rules around the giveaway are as follows. There's going to be a link in the description below, and I'm going to run this hopefully every 2 weeks. I'm not sure. We'll see how the first one goes, and then we'll take it from there. But ultimately what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign a number to all of my doubles. So like if there's 20 doubles, they'll be numbered 1 to 20, and if you win, I'll get in contact. You pick a random number and I'll send you that game. I mean, it could be something really good, like if I ever come across another San Andreas, you could get that sent to you, but at the same time it could also be a copy of FIFA. Who knows? It's just whatever's in my doubles. Now, I'm going to test all these games first before I send them to you. I'm going to try and install them, so I mean, hopefully by the time they get to you, they'll actually be working. So they might be in really good condition, they might be in really bad condition, they might have manuals, they might not. This is basically just my stack of doubles, and I'm trying to get creative with like what I'm going to do with them. So yeah, just make sure to follow the link down below, and there's like 3 ways of entering. I think it's like something to do with like YouTube, Mixer, and Twitter. You can like have multiple entries or something, and then I'll pick the winner and we'll see how it goes. Now, there are a few wee caveats as well. Now, I did mention them in like the terms and conditions on the actual giveaway, but I'll mention them here just to be a wee bit transparent about it. The giveaway is open to anyone who's over the age of 13. However, I will be asking you what age you are before I send you the game. The reason being is because there are games that I have in my pile of doubles that are rated for like 16 and 18, and you know, I don't want to be sending out like Grand Theft Auto 5 to a 13-year-old. So like, I'm going to be double checking people's age before I send out games. The other thing is as well is that these are PAL region games. If you are not in the PAL region and you don't want to receive a PAL region game, I have a few digital codes laying around as well. Some people have donated me like DLC, some people have donated me 48-hour Xbox Live codes, some people have donated me game codes. Whatever I have laying around, I will happily give away in place of a game, so that you know, anybody who's in another region that maybe doesn't have a PAL Xbox can still enter and get something out of it. I mean, alternatively, if you are from, you know, the North Pole and you want to get a PAL game and you only have a North Pole region Xbox, then I'll send you a PAL game if I can find a postman who'll take it that far. So this first competition ends on the 28th of September. I'm gonna try and see how it goes, and if after the 28th it goes well and everybody had loads of fun, then we'll try it again and we'll go from there. So again, in order to enter the competition, follow the link below. From there, you'll have to visit my YouTube page to get an entry. Then after that, you can get extra entries by following me on Twitter and following me on Mixer. So yeah, hopefully that goes well. We'll see how it goes. If it's awful, we'll not do any more. If it's great, then we'll just keep on doing it. Like every 2 weeks or so, we'll just like thin out my doubles and just give them away to everybody. Should be good fun. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, everyone. If you enjoy videos like this, then consider getting subscribed to the channel. I try to do 3 videos every single week. I do one on Monday, which is just kind of a random Xbox video. On Wednesdays, it's Community Day, where I take a question that you ask me and I go ahead and try and answer it and, you know, make a video on it. So if you've any suggestions, make sure to drop them down below. And Saturdays is whenever we get up to date with all the week's Xbox news. Also, consider joining our Discord. We have a Discord that's currently growing at the moment. We've loads of people jumping in. It's loads of fun. We're all chatting about Xbox. Also, what we do is we pick a brand new game to play every 2 weeks and then we chat about it afterwards. It's loads of fun. You should join. It's going to be great. That link is down below, and if you want to chat to me, that's probably the easiest way to get in contact with me. So yeah, jump on Discord. So anyways, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.